All right, cool.
The first 30
Um,
seconds is like a black screen.
that's fine. Uh,
Oh.
is there anything you want to like talk about before we start?
No, I just really want to focus on like my stage 2 this game and my rolling. Like I feel like I rolled at bad intervals and I overrolled or underrolled at times.
Okay.
Normally my stage 2 like feels pretty good, but I don't know. I feel like I griefed at this game. Maybe it's hold
Um,
Astronectin.
yeah, I think I slightly prefer Astronectin just because like
Yeah,
it's not super easy to make use of the swords with Talon unless you get like
Talon,
Gunblade
yeah.
or something. I mean, I guess you can make like BT, but I don't really like BT that much anyway.
Hold
Okay. I would probably just want to hold like
Wukong, right?
yeah, Wukong and KL for
Yeah, yeah. Right.
like Jinx or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your thoughts on this augment?
Okay, so I have Sword Cloak, right? So I'm thinking BT Draven. I have two Dravens already. Prep sounds pretty good, right? Because I can play one Draven and prep one.
Yeah.
I was not thinking about Three's Company. I was thinking maybe Forge, because like DD Draven's kind of broken, or like Triforce Draven sounds good after the buff, but I think I just take prep.
Yeah, prep is okay. I'm not sure how good prep is in Draven reroll. I'm not sure if you're thinking that much about that, but like just even in general for like your current board, you're right, you have like Draven on bench, Draven on
Yeah,
board, so that could be okay. I think Forge is always pretty good on 2-1,
yeah.
especially since your items aren't super great. Like you could slam BT, but you don't really want to slam BT. Like I think you're thinking BT Draven. BT Draven's only like acceptable when he's mech'd.
Yeah.
If he's not mech'd, then BT Draven's pretty bad. Um, yeah, so BT is not a very valuable slam, so maybe if you took Forge and you got like Triforce or Cleaver or something, you can get away with not making any full items yet.
Oh, if I got Triforce or Cleaver, I would have thought about DB, I think.
Uh, yeah, that could be okay. But we probably take prep, you're right.
Yeah, I take prep here. And then I hit Draven too, so it's hella awkward.
Um, I mean, yeah, you probably just like sack the prep.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I could streak, but this board's awful, so I probably definitely can never streak.
Um, yeah, I yeah, probably not.
Oh, I should not have sold that Wukong. Fuck, I should have sold Renekton. Oh, that's Camille. Huh. I think I still should have sold Renekton.
Oh no, this looks fine.
No, I hard commit to be hard commit Draven here
Oh,
on
so
turn.
Draven reroll.
Mm, yeah,
Okay. I think that's like okay.
yeah, I think it's acceptable.
Yeah, like just fully forcing with BT. Especially with like a Draven 2 already. I mean it's okay, but I think committing to Draven can be risky because like when you play Draven, you really want like good augments to play around, and mostly it's like his hero augment. Either Ruthless
Mm,
Blades or League of Ravens like really good. So if the second augment here isn't hero, it's a little bit tough.
okay.
Also another thing that you really want. when playing Draven is Last Whisper. And we don't have
Yeah.
any Last Whisper components yet, so
Pretty sure
it'd be a
I
little
go
hard.
glove here. And then go a whisper. I think I get one this game.
If what? Sorry.
I think I get one this game, a whisper,
Oh, okay.
and I go glove. But that's just high rolling components, so
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like you won't always get Last Whisper from this spot.
yeah. At this point I'm thinking maybe I should like prep my Draven. Because I'm already two loss, right? And then
Let
I
me
want at
see.
least three prep stacks so I can prep on Krugs or Wolves.
Yeah, I think that's actually okay. Um, so the only units you're keeping here are like Draven and Wukong.
Yeah.
If you play like an Ashe, or not Ashe, if you play like Kale or something, Kale GP, maybe
Units.
you could kill a few units. I'd probably sell the Talon. Like sell Talon
Yeah.
for money. Play like Kale GP Ashe or something. With the
Yeah.
Renekton,
So
maybe you kill a unit. Sell like the Nasus. If you sell Nasus,
yeah,
Talon,
yeah,
and then you play like some of the other units, you could probably kill something. And then
yeah.
prep Draven for a few rounds.
Yeah. I think that's what I should have done. But I end up like griefing at the end of stage two. I also think I win around, so that was not good.
Mm, okay. I mean, the sport's still strong. Like you could, if you hit a few more things, you could potentially three streak here. So it's not the worst thing
Mm,
ever. But yeah, if you're committing to Draven reroll, just having this Draven prepped, it would be a big deal. Because now
yeah.
you're kind of basically like committing to the fact that you're not gonna have this Draven prepped unless it's 3-star.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you probably want like glove here.
Glove and bow was my prio.
Yeah. Do you slam IE here?
No, I don't.
Okay. I think that's okay.
Oh yeah, just make it con.
Yeah, I think that's fine. But yeah, now that you won, it's like kind of awkward because you don't really want to
Yeah.
bench him. You still can.
I think what I end up doing is I end up losing the round with Draven on board and then benching him for 2-6.
Okay. I think that's okay.
But then I'm only two prep stacks. And it was kind of hard to. I didn't know if I could beat Krugs without Draven
Oh
too.
yeah, that's another thing. Um, we'll see, we'll see.
I should have played an Ox Force here and Glove Talon. Try to kill a backliner.
Yeah. Just play Fiora probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this issue is that bad. I think committing Draven with BT Sword is a little bit risky.
Mm.
I think I probably would have just gone for Forge and played around that. Just because playing like I'm not sure what the next augment's gonna be, but like playing Draven without his hero augments is a bit risky, plus without like Last Whisper components, so I could see it like potentially
Mm.
falling apart.
Yeah,
Um,
I think I underrolled and overrolled some places. Pretty sure my
okay,
econ was awful this game as well.
okay, we'll see. Uh okay, so you're
I think
wondering
I
if you
can beat it
can I
with
think you can
Blitz.
too. I think yeah, pretty sure um you play like Blitz over one of the Wukongs and then you like Glove Silver, that should be enough.
think I level. Oh no, I don't.
I don't think you need to. Pretty sure this should win. Like Renekton
Oh
too.
yeah, I got Whisper and slammed it on server.
Oh, okay. I mean, last whisper now, you have like 3 stacks on prep. Pretty sure the
Yeah.
spot's actually pretty good now.
Oh,
Um,
do I play admin Drave in this game? I think I
wait.
do.
What was the admin again?
On kill 20 max HP. Thought it was like not bad with BT.
Hmm, that's probably
Also,
okay.
yeah, I've no super use units too, so
Yeah, okay. That also lets you take like Hextech Retribution if that actually might be the strongest augment right now if you were
oh
playing
for
it on
Draven?
admin. Yeah. Especially
Oh okay.
like with mech and stuff, like he's the only unit that matters, and he
Yeah,
ends
I
up
see.
in like a 1v7 anyway. Plus he also gets like 2 free deaths at the very start of the fight.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but I thought the Draven augments would be better. It doesn't end up being a thing. I wanted
Yeah.
Mech end up to try to get Draven, but I think Ace is enough. So
Yeah. This is enough.
I just take evasion here, though. I think I
Oh,
should have rolled
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think you only take evasion if it's like 333.
333. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like the power that you get from I don't even think you take League of Draven here. You probably just
Oh
roll
really?
for Ruthless Blades.
Or Hextech Retribution?
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the third slot thing case right
Oh,
now.
the support. Oh
So I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you could only you if you roll, you're probably guaranteed to hit Ruthless Blades or Hextech Retribution, and you wouldn't get
Okay.
the Draven or Camille carry ones.
I didn't know if that was like entirely true.
Yeah, I'm
Like
pretty
I
sure it's like mostly true. Like every time I've paid attention, it's true.
no
Like even in this case, Invigorate is support.
invigorate. Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I would definitely agree for either of those two. Evasion's like okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just take evasion if
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
like 333, or like if you got a stage 4 augment and it's like 344 or something.
Okay.
It's like not bad, but I'm pretty sure the two costs are still better.
Okay. Yeah. That was a big mistake then.
Yeah.
I should roll here, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why we sold Renekton, right? I don't think we had to
Yeah, we
sell
still connected.
Renekton.
Okay. Yeah. I agree. Also, I shouldn't have picked up Jax. Small mistake, but
Hmm. I'm actually I'm not sure if we even have to roll that much, to be honest. I mean, like you could roll a bit, but I could also see you greeting not rolling, especially if you don't sell your Renekton. So you could just play
mm,
Renekton,
connecting
you mech the
blitz.
Jax, and then it's Renekton,
Mm,
Blitz, Camille frontline. And then if you think about it that way, like the like what you're rolling for to spike would be hitting Jax 2, hitting Blitz
blitz too.
Blitz 2, which is
Yeah.
like whatever, hitting Camille 2, which would take 2 Camille's, which is kind of whatever. So it's kind of a big investment in order to spike. Like the
Yeah, I'd
real
have to go
big
down like
spike
yeah.
that you need is Draven. I guess you could also roll for a defender, which would be okay. I think that is about what you're going for. Here, let me pull up. Oops. Let me see. So if we were making a Draven board, it's gonna be like what, 3 mech,
Mm,
Draven, and Jax. Where's Jax? So it's gonna be these guys, and then you run what would it be like Camille Blitzcrank, and then you have like a +1 here for like any defender or something like that.
yeah, I think I end up playing Ramus just as front line.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Rammus could be okay. Riven could probably be okay. You
Mm,
could end up re-rolling Rel
yeah.
with your Draven, especially if there's no Yuumi players. If you have a lot to start the game, you could play Poppy, but you don't, so
Mm,
yeah. It's probably something like this. I think what I usually see in these admin setups is you like play like Riven, and then eventually I'm not sure how the rest of the game goes. Maybe you do something like this, but you play Riven and everything, and then if you
Mm.
don't get like Blitz 3, eventually you play like LeBlanc Zoe.
Oh,
You play
and then packing
You
who?
switch it at level 6, and then you play like Zoe at like 7 or 8. Um and then you could hacker the Draven, and then the Draven attacks the backline before the front line.
Mm.
So that's something that you potentially could have done. I've done it once. It's actually pretty strong and pretty hard to deal with if they have like backline carries.
I watched
And
Rodan do it once. Did not look very good, but
oh
I guess we'll keep it in mind.
yeah, uh, I think I know what game you're talking about. Was that in Tourney?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think he low rolled that game, but that's okay.
Okay. Oh, I do end up sitting.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
Cho got the blitz. Yeah, that looks good.
yeah. It's like awkward. It's probably awkward. Like you're like probably unsure if you should roll or not. But then if you really think about like what you're rolling for, you're not rolling for that big of a spike. I think the biggest spike is like Jax 2 and like maybe a defender or something. But like
I mean,
Blitz 2
it's
and Camille 2 aren't like that big of a spike.
it's really hard to hit Jax too, level 6. If
With
unless I'm going like 0 gold.
yeah, without a pair. Oh wait, are you contested?
No, I think that guy's playing fast 8.
Okay.
Oh, I also haven't been scouting much. I was dizzy this game.
Yeah, I mean there's not super much to scout for as Draven. You just like kind of pick a side. Usually you go in like this corner so that like the angle's the best, but
Hmm.
you can switch depending on matchup. Okay, set.
Oh, I end up rolling now. Just once.
Uh,
Or I should sit
yeah,
off blitz, right? I
yeah.
think that's fine.
Um, is there a way to keep set? Like maybe set over Cho'Gath?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's probably better, right?
It would be defender. I mean, like it's a little better. Like set without meching the set is not a very good unit.
Hmm.
But maybe maybe you'd wanna keep him around a bit. Maybe at the minimum you like at least like just prep him because you might want to play like 5 mech later.
Yeah, okay. But I would have had to lose econ for him. Or could have.
I mean we wind up like rolling a bunch after anyway.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I don't think skipping him is the worst thing ever because like he doesn't like have to be on your board right now.
Yeah. I thought it
Especially
was really
with
hard to fit.
yeah, especially with evasion. Like if you didn't have
Hmm.
evasion, you could just play Wukong
Set over
set
Jax. Yeah.
as your sacrifice, and then you play whatever else frontline.
I go glove here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's really good. Oh yeah, but yeah, like this setup, if you had like ruthless blades, it would make it like even better because then you just have like then you have like
Yeah.
over 100% crit and you're just like slamming everybody.
Pretty sure I didn't kill that many units this stage.
Um, I think Cho'Gath is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. By default, I think this side's a little bit stronger. Oh, okay.
I don't even kill this Lulu, I think. I remember this. I got tilted a little.
Yeah.
Oh, I do kill it.
Okay, nice. Are
Wait,
you
what the?
contested supers by the way, or no?
Uh, I don't think so, but I wasn't scouting too much this game.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just not sure how good this admin actually is.
Yeah, me
Especially if
neither.
you're not like snowballing, because this is a like infinite scaling type of admin compared
Hmm.
to something like on kill gain AD or on kill gain attack speed, where it doesn't matter if you're like losing rounds because if you like hit
Yeah.
Draven 3 and stuff, then the AD or attack speed that you get on kill is like going to be strong regardless. This admin, it's more of a scaling admin, so you usually want to take it from like a lead. So
Okay.
yeah. Also, I'm not exactly sure what the lobby makeup is. It's probably from what I've seen, there's like a lot of AP, but
Mm,
you usually pick like one of three directions on Draven, either like defender, supers, or admin.
yeah.
And uh yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to your past shops on how many supers you hit,
Oh,
but I
I've
think
been holding them
okay, okay. All right,
just
yeah.
lately.
Okay. Maybe this is just your best bet because I think if you were to pick one, supers is the strongest thing you could play here for sure.
Yeah.
But if like admin's all you hit, then maybe that's just like what you have to deal with.
I was thinking about prepping the Jacks again, but
It
it's,
doesn't do anything.
yeah, yeah. I was unsure of whether the prep base HP works with mech.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're selling the super, so we're just committing to admin here. Like even
Oh,
then, I feel like if you just like held all the supers and you just prepped
mm,
all of them, like you hit a bunch of GPs. I think you would
yeah.
have hit like a Lee Sin 2 here. You would have like Lee Sin 2 GP2. While prepping. I think maybe the play was just like you prep your super stage 3, then you do like a bigger roll down on like 4-1 or something like
4-1.
that, and then you
Mm.
like transition back into like super Straven.
Oh, also, this Riven's better than the Cho'Gath, right?
Yeah, probably. Or at least like for to prep
Yeah.
for now.
I didn't think about Riven in the moment. I think I should have. Oh yeah, he's BD. The Draven guy's BD.
Oh, okay. Um, okay, yeah. This is fine. Just for future reference, like you don't have to prep the mech units, but
Oh yeah, I was unsure.
yeah. Okay. Usually this is the point where like we would ideally want to hit
Roll.
Draven. Um, okay. I mean, I was gonna say I'd consider holding LeBlanc, but it might not be that bad. I think we missed a ribbon here.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Riven at all.
Yeah, okay.
I'm quick rolling. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I hear people just like randomly do that sometimes. Okay. I mean, our board's still like okay, but it's about to fall off really hard.
Yeah, I mean, if I fought a guy who rolled down here, I'd be getting 20 odd.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about this admin. I think I've seen it done once. Um, yeah.
Thinking 2G.
There also might be value in checking for admin actually.
Oh,
So you actually hit like the Sirocco LeBlanc.
yeah,
Maybe you
yeah,
could have like checked it, and then if the fourth admin is like uh AD or attack speed, then you could try to fit it. Maybe you get like an admin augment, or maybe you get a spat on
yeah,
carousel that you could play around to make hitting for admin a little bit easier. But yeah, like right now,
yeah,
your units are. It's like all you really care about is holding like 3 mech, and then after that, everything else kind of just looks like open slots. Like they're kind of pretty
right.
dead units. So you'd actually be able to fit in for admin if you wanted.
Okay.
Um, what's strongest here? You're thinking phony?
Yeah, I'm thinking Phone. I don't want some fireboard because like I feel like by the time some fireboard, like when some fireboard runs out, it doesn't really matter because Draven's already like trying to 1v9. And then I think I need more frontline because my frontline's gonna be just a Blitz, Camille, and maybe a Ramus or +1. And I'm far
Um,
from Blitz 3.
yeah, I think Pony might be a little bit acceptable, but it's like not that great. Like you'd prefer like something like Thriller or whatever, or like featherweights, but maybe it's too risky to roll.
Oh, I think I roll here actually, and I hit throw. Or that might
Oh,
have been.
okay. Yeah, because like Pony's like it's like very whatever, and you might need more than just like Phony to come back in this game.
Yeah. My board's like not gonna be strong enough with Phony unless I hit everything 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm checking the stats.
Yep, that is completely fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
I roll
yeah.
and hit throw.
If we didn't hit throw, that those augments might have been doomed, but we hit, so it's fine.
Oh, I should have rolled deeper, I think, here.
Yeah, I mean you didn't roll deeper because you were checking stats, but I think you
Yeah.
should too. You have 6 Dravens with 50 gold. There's like a realistic chance that you could have
Yeah.
maybe hit Draven 3 if you kept rolling.
Oh, DPC Asphalt smurfed on me.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm thinking about Remus 3.
I think that's fine. Like you just need a random +1.
Yeah. I think I'm waiting till 4-5 to roll. But I think it's fine to roll in 4-3. Like, I think there's no problem.
I mean there's no difference really. Like usually you roll on 4 5 because that's also the timer that you level
Yeah,
on.
everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think yeah, I feel like you might as well roll like a bit, and then if you hit a Draven, you could like keep rolling, and if you don't hit a Draven, you could like maybe say a little bit more, like roll to like 30 or 40.
Oh, with Draven, you want to be opposite side of the carry, right? Like,
Okay,
trying
this
to snipe
like
someone?
it's like an interesting question because then if you're like opposite side, your ult can hit them, but then another
Mm.
thing is like uh if you kill the front line and you're same side as the carry, then instead of like slowly making your way like this, you'd actually just auto the carry right away.
Okay.
So I'm not entirely sure actually.
I think maybe if their backline can die to 1 or 2 Draven ults, then you go opposite.
Yeah, like the server dies
Like the
here,
Sivir just
which
died,
is really
yeah.
good. Also sometimes it really depends because sometimes Draven just attacks this way and then he ults this way anyway.
Right.
So I'm not exactly sure. Like, it's actually not super simple, I think. Like compared to like Talia.
Okay.
Talia is more like you want to be opposite side because she'll almost always ult diagonally.
Yeah.
Okay.
PG, I think the Remus with Shroud is actually a better pick though, now that I think about it.
Would you go TG?
Yeah, I go TG.
Yeah, another Rammus is probably fine. Yeah, probably Rammus, and you could even just slap Shroud.
Because the thing is my Remus only has like 2 stacks, but my bench ones are full.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, another thing is like this glove is extremely dead.
Yeah.
Like even if you make a TG on someone, it's still pretty dead.
I think if I hit TG Camille 3, it's actually not bad, but
It's probably like whatever. Okay. All right. What should we sell? Osaka, that's fine.
Sokka, yeah.
I mean, we're probably not going for Jax 3 this game. It's just like too expensive.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I rolled the 30 here, but my board didn't improve at all. Do I still like full send 0?
uh, I think you could have rolled a bit more.
Hmm.
But I think if you hit no more Dravens by 20, then
Can you
it's like
just
not
hit?
even worth it. Yeah.
Also, my Draven keeps walking up. I'm not sure why.
Uh, I can't explain that. Okay. I mean, here I definitely keep rolling. Like we're 19
Oh,
HP, we're 40 gold.
I feel like I feel like if I roll here and miss, like I'm dead. But like the only way I can come back is if I like just 5-1 it, hit everything.
Okay. I mean, we could still like
Ah,
hit Draven 3 on this turn,
yeah, I
potentially.
guess. Mhm.
I would like roll down to like 30 again at least, and then if we don't hit Dravens, then maybe we could sit.
Oh, but I'm getting 30 0 like every fight.
Yeah.
I think I end up hitting here on 5-1.
Okay. All right, let's see. Actually, even just like here, I think you should like start rolling a bit now. Just
Oh,
because
okay.
like it might be hard to roll
Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
and you're gonna get like some gold anyway. So like just keep rolling now.
yeah. I have like 5 rolls here, 4 rolls here.
Yeah, because I don't know if you'll be able to like roll to zero right away. Usually I say like hold the anvil, but I think here
No,
you just have to
I
do
don't think I
it.
have time.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
no
it
time
just.
for sure. You go declaw. I think Zephyr might have been okay, but declaw's fine too.
Oh, I'm not click rolling anymore.
Yeah, well we don't got time. Okay, nice, nice. One more. Oh,
I
okay,
just I'm not going for Jax 3, I think at this point.
yeah. Um, okay, so we're probably going for like Camille 3 here.
Yeah. Camille Ramus.
Yeah. So here you could like also start thinking about like if you wanted to add another unit here.
Oh yeah, like what's my 7?
Yeah. If you had like LeBlanc, you could play LeBlanc Zoe over Blitz at 7. If you had a defender, you could also play defender at 7. Those are pretty
Oh,
decent spikes.
I think I keep rolling here. Just a 10.
Oh, like even just here, like wait, hold on.
You
Like
just double
honestly,
here?
Camille 3 is not that big of a spike, to be honest. Even
I
with
thought it was like
TG.
yeah, but I thought it was like a decent spike because I have like 3 combat augments and then GG. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she doesn't, because like she doesn't like she's just gonna be attacking the front line. I don't think
yeah, I
she
guess.
actually does that much damage, even with like prep and TG. I think like what I'd do here is like I'd see this Riven 2. I just
Riven
buy
2
the
and
Riven 2.
buy it and level.
Yeah, buy the Riven 2, sell off what I need. Like I'm pretty sure you don't even have to sell your Camille, so you could probably just sell off right side.
Yeah, it's just
Or
off
not
with
this.
Jax.
So it'd be 9 gold, so you'd be at 7. This would be
12.
10. Yeah, you only need 10, so or
Yeah,
12. So
yeah,
you could actually just sell Jack splits,
yeah.
buy the Riven, and then level for Riven 2, and that's like a way bigger spike than
And
hoping for
Camille 3.
like Camille 3 or Rammus 3. Like the odds of you hitting either Camille 3 or Rammus 3 from this amount of gold is actually pretty low anyway.
Oh, after I hit this Camille, I just start
Oh, I
dunking away
mean,
in the Ramus.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think you should. Okay, unlucky. Okay, I think
Oh, I'm pretty sure this fight's
good.
a tilter.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I get aced.
oh,
Oh.
okay, okay. All right. Like, what are your biggest like takeaways from here?
Oh. Probably like like rolling. Like you need to have a reason to roll, right? Like you can't just roll the roll.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think your instincts were okay, where it's like you're like, oh, I want to get stronger here. My board doesn't look right. But then like, especially on that 3-2 spot or 3D whatever spot,
Hmm.
um, like we already have the Draven 2, and nothing really specs us that hard. Like we could have kept the Renekton here, and like Camille 2, Blitz 2 don't really do that much.
Yeah.
I think committing Draven
Two
here is a
one.
little bit risky, but it's
Mm.
like not the worst thing ever. It's actually pretty acceptable. Just like have direction and also make use of the BT. Because it's either like BT commit Draven, especially with the Draven 2, which is like okay,
Mm. Yeah.
versus probably not slam anything, or maybe slam like DB, which is
Mm.
not a super ideal
Not
item that you
great.
want to be playing around. So I actually think committing Draven's like not that bad. But the 3-2 augments. I'm pretty sure Ruthless Blades is just like infinitely better.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was my biggest mistake.
Yeah, than going Evasion,
Yeah.
especially in an APL lobby.
AP lobby, yeah.
Yeah, so like against recons it's pretty good, but
Yeah.
against like the Talia board, there's like a Zoe board or something,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those boards, it pretty much does nothing.
I like
Um,
committing at 2-1 a lot because like I feel like when I don't have direction on 2-1, I like take the wrong components like when for flex play.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's always easiest. Like you would like pretty much always rather be have like a clear game plan on 2-1 compared to being completely flexed. It doesn't mean that like you're hard forcing one comp and like 8 units from 2-1, but having like direction, like having most players would rather have a Last Whisper on 2-1 than not. Even though
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of narrows them down to like a certain amount of AD lines. Just like already having the Last Whisper and being pushed into that comp lets
Like
people play more optimally.
yeah, like you know what units to hold, you know what
Yeah, you
items
know
to
what
go.
units to hold. You don't have to hold
Augments.
everything, and you
Yeah.
already have like once you get to that point in the game, you already have like the most significant item.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, taking Ruthless Blades would probably just be better here. And then um yeah, I don't think this admin's actually like all that great. Like we're running two like turbo dead units
Yeah.
for the HP. I've seen it been done once, but I'm still not very convinced. I think if this was
Mhm.
on kill gain attack speed or AD, it would be
Yeah.
more of a reason to go in that direction. But HP, like the Draven having a couple hundred more HP on the final fight, or like when people are like 1v5ing him, I think usually isn't the difference.
Yeah. I played it twice before, and both times I felt like I felt like it did a lot, but I was probably just high rolling.
I mean, if you're like snowballing and can get it in like super early, maybe there's more reason to do it. But I feel like just holding the like playing this mid game was probably right because I don't think you hit very many supers. But I think holding the supers and pivoting out might have been a little bit
Yeah.
stronger.
Okay. But like whenever I climb, it's always like playing like flexing like Samira Belhath. I climb like infinite. Like last week, like it
Yeah,
was
I mean, that comp is like also pretty hit or miss though, because like most of the ladder is also playing it, so sometimes you just hit or you just don't hit.
yeah, but like whenever I climb a lot, it's like because I'm like committed like before stage 3,
hmm
like
Yeah,
three
I
three
mean, you
five.
just have like a clear mind and you can play a lot better around that. Wait, uh, okay, yeah, never mind. We always still
Wait,
had
no, wait.
checks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe we could make an item and pop it off, but
But I want my IE and Swords Already on Draven.
yep, that's fine. Okay, I think that's the biggest things, and then just knowing what you're rolling for and stuff. I think we missed like a lot of units. We missed the potential for
Yeah,
like
Riven.
a 4 admin check. We missed
Mhm.
like yeah, like holding a Riven or Rel or something like that we also could have went tried to reroll for instead of the Cho. We end up
Yeah,
hitting like Rammus, and like Rammus 3 is like way better than like any of that. But
right, but
we didn't hold
that was kind of
like
high roll.
the other units like on the way.
Mm.
Yeah. Um yeah.
I probably shouldn't have picked a Draven game.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking
Okay.
about it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's much else to talk about. I also think another reason to pick the Draven augment is just like having the extra Draven can let
Oh
you
yeah,
hit like a few turns earlier or even like 10 to 20 gold earlier because like the last Draven's always the hardest one to find.
right.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, not this
like
game, but like in general.
yeah, that's just like a general one, which is why like I actually don't think multi-shot in the Kaisa comp is like that great. Like the augment itself is like very whatever. It's like all right, but not the best thing ever compared to like spread
Right.
shot or something. But it gives you like +1 Kaisa, and the +1 Kaisa can save you infinite gold to get Kaisa 2, or it could save you infinite gold to get
If you
Kaisa 3. because it's
Yeah, okay.
basically like a free Nico. So for that reason I think also, but like also the augment's just better.
Yeah. That augment's like really good.
Mhm.
I don't know why I went for evasion here. I guess I thought like I don't know what I thought
Uh
because evasion's not that good.
Maybe you're thinking like it's 3 cost and also like it's good enough compared to rolling.
No, but I'm guaranteed hit to
Yeah,
hit.
you're actually
No.
guaranteed to hit, so yeah, it's actually not good enough. Yeah. Actually, I'm looking at the stats right now. Yeah, like, Ruthless Blades is like best by a long shot at 3-2 compared to
Oh,
League
is
of
it better? Is
Draven.
it better than League of Draven?
Yeah, by a lot.
I guess League of Draven's 2-1
I mean, yeah,
for
it's
both.
it's only a 2-1 augment. Even a 2-1, like Ruthless Blades will always cap higher than League of Draven in terms
Yeah.
of raw combat power.
Right.
But the advantage you get from League of Draven is the gold,
Mm.
and the gold can like help you snowball early.
Okay, wait. Do you want to just like look at my low chest right now? Because I'm
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, we have some extra time. I think
yeah,
there's not
yeah,
much left from this.
for the game. Uh, Here, let me link it to you. Oh, I got really bored of playing Samira.
That
Like
is
like much of
understandable.
NA ladder.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also bored of it, but we still have like okay. I think I'm probably gonna play a bit more today, and then I'll play like PV tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Oh, PvE.
Oh, we are Samira
Yeah, we're
Viego. Not bad. Okay. Let's see. All right. Do you want to talk about like anything specifically in here?
oh not really. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, how do you play stacks on stacks? First question.
Okay. Stacks on stacks. I mean, in general, you probably want like you want a really good opener to start. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's never anima. Uh,
Okay. Proposing
I
just sucks.
yeah, I mean like if you reroll anima, it's like if you think about it, it's like for anima you get plus 10 like plus 10 AP
Right.
and AD and like plus 10 AP and AD in order to run the Silas that doesn't do anything and this Jinx that does very little.
I feel like the other mascots don't do much either though. Like I feel like
I mean,
Alistar doesn't do that much. Or actually Alistar does kind of a lot. But like the
I
other
think the
one.
thing is like the if you run like supers mascots, hold on.
Oh, you run supers?
Yeah, I think you always run supers in this comp.
Okay, okay.
So if you run like it also like is a little bit more natural because you run like the Malphite. So like
Yeah, Malphite.
we could make a level 5 board. So you probably roll for like these guys, GP and
Lee?
Lee.
3 mascot though.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure this is probably your level 5 board or something like that, and then you just level for something like a Yumi or something.
Galio, Yumi, yeah. Oh, Yumi's better,
Hold
yeah.
on, let me see. Yeah, Yumi. Probably, and then this is like your level 6, and then eventually you just like add in random stuff like you probably go for like 8 mascot on level 8 with like Alistar Nunu. You
Mm.
can play like Alistar Vi or something like that or whatever, or you can just like add in random units. But most of the game you'll be probably running like this as your level 5 and then Yumi is like your level 6. Supers are really strong for buffing his damage. Also, another thing is like, so you pushed into 3 anima, and all you're
Yeah.
getting out of it is 10 AD and AP. But then if you play 4 to 6 mascot, then you get like a lot of healing on your mascots. You get a lot of healing on your non-mascots, and then it also just gives a lot of survivability to your Nasus.
Okay, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I think I saw you take the mascot crown. I'm pretty sure that's like
Oh,
not
my
very
augments were so
good.
bad that game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, these augments look terrible. Yeah, like mascot crown. I'm pretty sure this is terrible, especially as your prismatic.
Oh yeah,
That sounds
I
really
had
bad.
like a Malphite pair, upgraded Nasus, upgraded Galio one time, and I took mascot crown and it still sucked. I'm never taking that augment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The augment is
5.02.
yeah. Oh yeah. That augment is horrible. Um, we could just look at even. I'm not sure if you do this very often, but here,
Hmm?
ways to like learn how to play comps is you can
Oh,
look at tactics.tools. You can just look at stacks on stacks and assets, and then we go to like items, and you can like look through here. I think your build was like fine. It was like pretty acceptable. It was GS
oh,
Gunblade Titans.
I wanted GS because the lobby was like all reroll. Like there was like two Ring of Anger players and like a
Yeah,
GP player.
yeah. No,
So
I think GS is really good because he plays front to back anyway.
front to back, yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you can get a Last Whisper, that'd be nice. Or like even having Last Whisper on
Backline, right?
backline
Jinx
top.
or
I'm not
whatever.
sure. Yeah, like I'm not sure how good Last Whisper Yumi is, but you probably just put it on the Nessus to be honest. RFC is
Okay.
really good. Um,
I
he
had like
like
no post game to be
Gunblade and
fair.
like BT are okay, but you actually have like a decent amount of like innate healing
Yeah.
with mascot,
With mascot.
so I'm not sure if it's like potentially optimal to just not go healing maybe, and you just go like Lost Whisper RFC Runens or Lost Whisper RFC GS or something.
Okay.
Uh, that could be okay. Another way that you can get a good feel for what people are playing is if you go to here, which is the
Oh
Meta
yeah.
TFT VOD library, and you just look up stacks on stacks. And then you could see what people play. So like yeah, almost everyone
Supers,
plays it
supers.
with like supers.
Oh,
This guy
repeat
played
of
it with
five.
five anima. I mean you could like just take a look at what everyone plays. You could like click on the VOD if you're really
Yeah.
interested. Generally you'd wanna you should look at all of them, but like you should also look at like how people are top fouring with it. So it's
Yeah.
like this is like five anima and everything and you hit, but like it's a bot four. So maybe
I mean, but like that could be like many different things. Could be like a lobby diff or whatever, or
yeah,
debuff Nasus
yeah,
or whatever.
exactly. I mean, that's why I say like you look at all of them, but you also try to see like what also like works well consistently. Um, but yeah, pretty much all of them run somewhere in between in like around the vertical mascot plus supers kind of line. And you could like kind of get a good feel of what they build,
Items.
who
Yeah.
they put items on. So like you put items on Nasus plus a 3-star mascot, so like
Booster mascot.
Galio, Malphite, and then you can look at items. So like a lot of them play RFC. If you can't get
Yeah.
RFC, then you just like go full AD.
A lot of IEs as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure IE is actually not that great.
Oh really?
It's
I
like
thought IE
okay.
would be really good. You
Yeah, it
like?
sounds really good, but sometimes just like getting like a GS is more damage, or like Runens.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, I thought I like looked at the stats. I didn't think Greninja was that good.
I think it's just good because you have like infinite AD.
I thought it was like only good with RFC, or at least that's what makes sense in my head.
Mm, I mean, it's probably a decent combo, but I don't know if you need RFC to make Renans work.
Alright, makes sense.
Uh,
Oh, it felt like
okay.
set 5 Yasuo.
Oh,
Oh wait,
no,
did
I
you play
don't.
set 5?
No, I don't even. I don't even
Oh.
know. But yeah. So I think that's a good way to look at that. For stacks on stacks, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
If
I
I didn't
also
see
had
this and I
yeah.
just looked at this, I would think this game is like guaranteed, like bot two doomed.
Seventh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Okay. What happened?
I mean, a lot of these AP games, like I'm so lost in the AP line, especially stage like 3 and 4.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, this is the game I wanted to like. Like, what happened here?
Oh, don't worry about that one. I
This
got lost.
one, yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
took
It
hold
looks
the
like
line and I was gonna like force Yumi, and then I did not hit a single Yumi, and I hit like an Aesol and Kaisa 2 or something. I don't know what was going on there.
okay, yeah. I mean, we have like a Poppy on our board. I'm not sure what that's doing there. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff on this board actually. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Naked Rel with hold the line. I don't know what I was doing.
Hmm. Okay, so we just got to see in that game. Let's see if there's any other interesting games to look at.
Oh, Yumi, fun.
Oh, nice one. Consistency, Axiom.
Oh, was Axiom good in Yumi? It felt like okay.
Uh, I think it's like. kind of takeable, but you don't want it. Like it's just whatever.
It was between Axiom and Second Wind, but I thought Second Wind like might
Oh,
be redundant with all the healing.
yeah. Yeah, it might be. I think Axiom was better in like Predatory Precision, Yumi, all
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
carry type thing where she kind of just like chain casts on everybody. But in this comp, like Yumi's not always the one that gets all the kills.
But I
Like
think like
yeah.
Rel and Nyla also casting like over and over is kind of good as well. So
Yeah, it's like it's not the worst thing ever, but then you also just have to compare it to like what else could you have gotten. If you didn't have a
yeah.
roll, I
I
think
mean,
it's
I
rollable, but also like potentially takeable.
okay. Yeah, I had no role, I think.
Okay.
I harrowed this game so hard though,
For
given that like the
sure.
last one was Big Friend and not
Yeah.
555.
Yeah, I think Big Friend is good, especially for
Yeah,
silver. Like you're probably getting a lot of value out of your silver compared to other people who are just getting like random stuff.
yeah. And then like that could have been like a 444, and then I would have quit the game.
Yeah, then you're just dead.
What was it silver gold? Yeah, it's like
Silver, gold, silver. Yeah.
78% chance to be hero, and I just
Yeah.
get yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Um.
Oh, is Spell Soraka good? Spell and Star Guardian. I
Oh.
always play them, but
Oh wait, wait, six. Like you're talking about this game?
yeah.
Yeah. Spell Slinger Shock is good. It's just you're basically just putting a death cap on her. It's really
Oh,
good. Spellslinger, Soraka, like the most common ones are like Soraka, Zoe, and Echo. I think Soraka actually might be the best out of them
yeah.
because she just, if you could carry Soraka, she just does like a lot of damage. Uh, you also had six admin. Do you remember what the admin was?
I think it was like AP on combat start, so it was like 100, like 200 AP on combat
Oh,
start or something.
okay.
So I was thinking spell Straka, but like I got the spell on 2-1, right? So
Yeah. It looks fine. Um,
oh, what about the perfected solar flare? Is this augment any good? It did not feel very good.
oh, I mean, this is an interesting build for it. Is the augment
Oh, I was
good?
just playing Jax before, so I don't really
Okay,
think it
I
is.
actually don't know that much about this augment. Like, I can't tell if it's like something that you would run with mech or not. I think I've taken it with mech before and it like felt like kind of good. You
Mm.
probably just need a lot of things to go your way in order for it to work well. Like, you need to be able to play around Leona. You probably want like you might want mech. You probably want healing on your Leona. I mean, you have RFC Gunblade, so like already it kind of looks
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like I had like really good items, and I just ended up
Yeah, I mean, it's like you need that, and then you also need like a secondary carry. It looks
yeah
like you played this through from like a Jack spot, and you just moved all the
yeah.
items to Leona.
I was playing
Yeah.
2 item Jax like the whole game, and then I got blue buff like really late, like 6-1 or something. I was like
Yeah.
level 950 gold, and that just didn't hit Leona 2. Some other guy hit it on level 8.
And if you're
But
level
the thing
nine,
is, like,
if you're
I don't
level
even
nine
know if
like
Leona 2 would
50,
have hit.
yeah, I'm not sure. If you're level 950, I feel like there's
I
probably a
dropped
way to
6
like just
power.
pivot out of all of this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because like if I'm looking at this board, it's like your entire team is kind of dead,
Yeah,
except for
I
like Leona, I guess. And also like it's kind of asking a lot, even with this augment, for Leona to wipe the entire board. So like you generally want some kind of other form of damage. I guess you have Straka.
yeah, Straka with Arch wasn't doing much. And my admin was not very good. It was like it was not it was like it was something negligible.
hmm
It was like
Um,
attack speed, I think.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like I think you have like six brawler in this comp, but like all of the brawlers are kind of just like nothing except for like maybe like
Yeah.
Sedge. So I'm not sure. Maybe like finding a way to like pivot into something else could have been better there.
Oh, am I playing too many games, by the way? Like I feel like playing
Oh,
too many games is like kind of bad.
I think it just depends on you. Like I would never recommend playing like more than like I don't know, like 15 to 20 games. I think that like is almost always going to be too many. But
Oh, I'm not playing that much, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think well some people do. In my opinion, as long as you are still as focused on like the like if you're still as focused on like let's say like the 10th game as you are in the first two, and your mental is still as like steady, then playing more games can usually still be beneficial because you still get
Uh,
to see more situations, you get to be put in more spots, and like that's like completely fine. But if you're
I
like
get like
falling
checked
off,
out. Yeah.
if you're like falling off and you're like checking out and you're like tilted from last game and you're just like rage queuing because you lost 40 LP and you want to get it back,
Well,
then
LP's
those
fake
cases
though.
are definitely where like taking a break could be better.
Yeah, LP's fake though.
Exactly,
Like,
that's true.
if
That's
you're,
good to yeah, LP is fixed. So if you're not like tunneled on LP, it makes it easier to not tilt about losing. Yeah. Like if you're good enough, you'll climb eventually.
yeah, that's my philosophy.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like,
a good way to think.
I feel like I just get tired after like 5 games,
Yeah, I
and then
mean that's like
like
completely
if I'm
normal.
tilted, I just take a break.
Yeah, it's like the healthiest way. Like you can push through. You can push through like fatigue, or you could push through like maybe like ranked anxiety or not wanting to play.
Mm.
And it's also like a skill that you could get better at. Like you can get more like endurance,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
also like you get over like the anxiety of losing and stuff like that. Not saying that you have that, but like it is like pretty common.
yeah.
But there's always like a line where it's like pushing it and then pushing it too far. So you just have to like try to find that line. You'd want to like if you're like actually serious about hitting like really high elo and stuff like that, then you'd want to push yourself as much as you can. But
Mm.
then you also just have to find that line of like what's too much and what's too far to the point where
Yeah.
it's actually making you play worse and making you like learn less or making you not enjoy the game as much as you can.
Well, I'm actually having a lot of fun with the game right now when I'm not playing
Okay.
Samira.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, hey, if Samira is winning, then that could be fun. But
I mean, I have fun when I'm like climbing or when I'm having fun. The thing is, like, so the game's just fun because if I play Samira, I'm climbing, and then if I don't play Samira, I'm having fun.
yeah, yeah, it's awkward trade. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sick of Samira also for the past like 2 weeks, but I don't know. If the game gives me Samira, I'm not gonna not buy her, so
I mean, I'm just not trying to put myself in spots where like I'm starting tier and shit. I'm awful at AP too. I'm so bad.
yeah. Um, okay. Is there any
Wait,
other
wait,
games you want to look at?
what's like a stable like stage 3 or 4 AP board? 'Cause, like I don't feel good like rolling deep for like LeBlanc 2 or Zoe 2 or whatever, but like I'm not
Um,
sure when I'm stable playing AP.
yeah, before, like during like the Yumi patch and everything, like the meta was just like if you were playing AP all the times, you just go 6 on like 3-2 or 7 on 3-5 and you just send it to like even 0 if you have to, and then you just like buy all the units like Annie, LeBlanc, Zoe, Sona, whatever, and then you just play whatever you two-star. It's like completely fine to roll pretty deep on like AP, I think, even on like level 6, because there's so many like 2 and 3 costs that you can potentially play. And it's not like super unrealistic to hit like a Zoe 2-1-6 if you're like rolling for a lot of different units.
Yeah, if you're going deep, it's not too unrealistic. But
Yeah.
like if I go to like 10 gold, I feel really bad because then I have to go 7 on like 4-2, and then
Yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't played those lines in a while compared to just like playing standard AD and stuff like that. So I'm not the most experienced on it at the moment. Um, yeah, I mean usually the conditions to play like AP are either you're high rolling or you have like a really good admin. Or yeah, actually that's pretty much it. Like you have a really good admin, so you could just like play towards the LeBlanc Soraka, or you're
Yeah.
high rolling, so you're able to get to like Viego easier, or you're able to get to Talia easier, or maybe you have an out for like six spell slinger or eight spell slinger, or you have like a really good Talia or Soraka spot. But that's like that's like mostly it. Like you almost never want to play AP from a low roll position because a lot
Yeah.
of the time it's just like bot for. And even if you are high rolling early game, if you don't have like Exodia set up,
Yeah.
a lot of times you just even if you were ahead early, you just like go fourth or third.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like that's not as prevalent because I'm not like too high, so
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
for
it's
sure I
not.
can.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can play whatever. You can play whatever, and it's fine as long as like the thing to be focusing on is whatever you are playing, whatever you are committing to, just
Mm.
making the least mistakes possible and actually like playing it as optimally as possible because that is something that will carry over for
Like
like
two sets and
whatever
yeah.
meta. Yeah, it's like in this meta, obviously Samira AD is a lot more consistent and it's really strong. But let's say the meta entirely shifts
Mm.
in like 2 days, then if you were playing AP and you were playing it really well, those like fourths and fifths could all of a sudden be like first and seconds
Seconds, yeah.
just because the numbers get changed. But if you're
Yeah.
playing just as well, then it could just be better because of the patch change.
Okay. Wait, what do you think about like rolling on six, like in general? Because I know a lot of people want to go like seven really quick and then just
Yeah,
try to play for the Belfast Samira lottery, but
yeah. I mean, it depends on your spot. It's like, what are you playing for? Um, and like how much gold do you have? If you're already pretty low econ, then it can be risky if you are trying to get to level 7, level 8. But if you have a lot of gold, or maybe you have a lot of pairs, or maybe you're on streak, like there's a lot of variables. It's
yeah, yeah.
it's hard to say to roll or not, like generally, but I think there's
Okay.
a pretty decent amount of cases, even just to roll a bit. Like if you have like three pairs or something, you could just like roll until you hit one of them, and you could just stop immediately.
Oh, really? I feel like if I have three pairs, I'm gonna send it down to like 20.
I mean,
Especially if
hmm.
I'm on like streak or something.
I mean, you probably send it until it's not worth to roll anymore. So like if you have three
Yeah, yeah.
pairs and like you
But
hit
like,
one or two of them, like you're not gonna keep rolling because
yeah, but like you
there's so
hit more
much left.
pairs while rolling, right? So like,
Yeah, that's another thing. If you do hit more pairs while rolling, you can keep rolling, and if you are on streak, then you can decide to keep going. But sometimes like you hit like I don't even know. You hit LeBlanc 2 or something, and you
right.
could just like not. You could be okay with not having any 2 or Zoe 2 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Because your Blanc's just gonna, yeah.
Yeah, because your Blanc's enough. But it's hard to judge like what's enough and what's not.
Okay. Like I feel like a lot of times, especially if you're playing like if you're not on streak, it's like you just go 7 on 3-5 instead of rolling on 3-2.
I think 7 on 3-5 is like pretty risky. I mean, you can go 7 on 3-5, but you want to have enough gold that you can actually like roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I've
like
seen
at
like a lot
least
of people
30 or
like
40.
so like seven yeah like 7 on 3-5 with like 20 gold, and you're just like kind of praying that you hit a few stuff,
Oh,
and then it's
yeah.
like if you don't, then you're just level 7-0.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Viego players especially do that.
Yeah, so it's like I mean usually like from a lost streak position, usually you go like um 7 on 3-5. Uh, you'd go like 7 on 3-5 with a lot of gold.
Mm.
But if you like don't have like a lot of gold, then it can be awkward, and then you probably just like roll on 6 or something, and then roll on 4-1 at 7 or something. Yeah,
Um, oh, I thought I was gonna say something. I fucking forgot though.
that's okay.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, you could ask whatever. So like
Yeah,
you have to
I
go
feel
over
like I'm
something.
like kind of behind in I'm kind of behind in game knowledge.
Do you like watch a lot of streams or anything?
I mean, like I watch streams, but like not seriously. Or like I used to watch a lot of streams seriously. Like back in set five, I grinded really hard and I hit challenger for the first time.
Oh,
But
nice.
like that was during summer, so I didn't really have to deal with school or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
But
sure.
now, like I'm like middle of junior year, so
Mhm.
it's like kind of tough for me.
Yeah. I think if you want to, if you like cared a lot and you did want to hit like, I don't know, challenger or whatever again,
Yeah,
then watching streams is really good. I think the best way to like, if you really wanted to sweat, then what you could do is, I think the best thing to do is watch VODs of streams, because
yeah.
if you're watching the live stream, then sometimes it's slow, and then you have to not get distracted by like chat and like just like
Yeah,
memeing and like not paying attention and everything. But then if you like load into like a VOD, you can speed it up.
you
You
can pause
can
it. Yeah,
pause. You could pause, rewind. You can skip through breaks. You can like skip an entire stage if you don't really care about it, and you can just get straight into the stuff that like actually matters, so
uh,
that you can
nice. Yeah.
get better from there. I think something that I do is I load up like a VOD of a really good player or something,
Mm.
and while I'm watching them, I would pause at like every beginning of the turn or every start of like an augment selection or big decision, and I
Yeah,
tried to play out the turn as if I was like in their spot. So I'd be like, okay, I'd pick
yeah.
up these two units, and then I'd roll looking for these units, or I'd level on this turn, or I'd position in this way. And then if you just do that and then compare and then like press play and compare it to what they actually do, you
Mm.
can kind of get their perspective, and you could compare what you would have done to what they did. And sometimes you could be like, oh, what they did is like way better. Like why did they do that, and why did I think that
Yeah.
like this was better? And that's like a way to improve a lot.
Like I
Mhm.
did that a lot, but like I feel like when I do it to them, like I feel like I have a much higher, like I'm much more likely to get it correct when I'm watching them do it than when I'm like playing my own game, you know? Like if I'm watching
Um,
Robin, like I feel like we play like kind of similarly,
mhm.
at least not when I'm playing reroll. And then I feel like I can like kind of guess, not really guess, but like understand and like predict what he's doing a lot better. But if he were like in my spot, he would be playing far differently than the way I'm playing. Because obviously he's top challenger and
Yeah.
I'm GM or low GM,
Yeah.
Grandmaster.
I mean, you just have to be very like specific with everything, because sometimes you could like think that you're playing in the same way, but a lot of like the small decisions like go over your head.
Mm,
Uh, or like your main thing is generally the same, but a lot of like small little things like picking up certain units, um, and stuff like that, that like make a big difference. You don't like really notice. Like let's say he was playing like in your driven spot. Maybe he
mm,
picks up like, the or like even like there's just like the small decision of rolling for the better Draven augment is like a big
yeah,
difference. And
yeah,
like something like that you like might not have thought of very much in the moment. You would have been like, oh, I take evasion or something like that, and then he like
yeah,
rolls and you're like, oh, okay. But like even like those like really small decisions can make a lot of like placement diff.
yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Hmm.
Because like I do get a lot of small stuff. Like I
Hmm.
feel like I'm like not thinking about the game
Yeah.
optimally.
I mean, that's just like TFT. It's like there's infinite decisions they have to make, from like big to small decisions, and it's just getting as many of those right and like as few of them wrong. Like a lot of it is like very, very easy stuff. Like
Mm,
it's all easy stuff, but it's just doing all the easy stuff right all the time and
yeah.
making like as few easy mistakes as possible. Like, yeah, stuff
Okay,
like
that makes
that.
sense.
It's just like the difference.
Alright, I gotta go soon, but thank you so much.
Yeah,
I
no
actually
problem.
learned Infinite.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you can just DM me if you have any other questions or whatever.
Alright, I still have like 10k channel points.
Yep.
I'll come again.
Yeah, all right,
I think.
sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're a
no
great
problem.
coach, buddy.
All right, later.
Yeah.